If you want to add some muscle to your physique, you need to gain some weight or else it will be almost impossible to add size. I've been lifting weights for almost 3 years and already built an aesthetic physique that I'm proud of when I take off my shirt. If you want to do the same for yourself, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. Number 1, let's get straight to the point. The solution. Now I predict you clicked on this video because you're a skinny guy and you want to add some size to your frame, and maybe you already tried eating more, even maybe forced feeding yourself to gain some weight, but when you take off your shirt and look at yourself in the mirror, you still haven't gained any weight. So here comes the solution. Now before I actually tell you guys, I want you guys to start taking notes, because if you just watch this video for pure entertainment, you're only going to feel good because you've watched a productive video. But it's not actually going to help you because you didn't learn anything from the video. Because after the video, you're not going to remember any of the tips. Alright, now let's actually get straight into it. So most guys, when they want to add size to their physique, they start eating more. And that's actually pretty smart. But what they fail to do is not include these 3 macronutrients into their diet. So carbs is for energy, protein is to build muscle, and fat is for your hormones. And most people that try eating more and can't gain weight, this is the reason why they can't gain weight. They're not eating fat. If your hormone balance is all over the place, it's so much harder to gain weight, let alone actually start building muscle. So this is the first step of this video. Include these 3 macronutrients into your diet. Now some of you are like, bro, I already eat carbs, protein, and fat in my diet, but I still can't gain any weight. That's because you're eating the wrong food. You need to be getting these macronutrients from real foods. I'm sure you guys have tried these chips before, and if you actually look back on it, it has a decent amount of carbs and fat. But the carbs and fat from this food isn't the same as eating steak and eggs, obviously. Okay, so you have already understand you want to be eating more food and having these 3 macronutrients in your diet, and you also want to make sure it's coming from a real source of food. Then here comes the next problem. You're going to be too full. Eating real food is going to make you so much fuller than just eating a bag of chips. Because eating real food is actually going to make you full, which is going to be a problem if you want to gain weight. So what's the solution? You want to start implementing add-ons into your diet. And if you don't know what add-ons are, they're foods you eat after your actual meal to help you get in some extra calories. Kind of like eating dessert, but usually you don't look forward to it because it doesn't taste good. So here's some simple add-ons you can eat, which I personally eat as well. You can have some avocado, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Me personally, when I first started my fitness journey, I would eat 2 tablespoons of peanut butter after each meal. You might think it's not much, but if you're eating like 4 meals in a day, that's like damn near 800 calories. You can also have some nuts, any type of nuts like walnuts, almonds, cashews, and then you can also have some junk food, but you gotta be careful with it. If your actual meal is not that healthy and it doesn't have some decent macronutrients that comes from real food, you don't want to have some junk food after your meal. But let's say you're eating like a nice steak or some eggs, you can have some junk food because your goal is to add some size, so there's no problem with that. Now for number 4 and the most important one, and that is staying consistent. Just like with anything else, if you don't stay consistent with it, you're not going to be seeing results. Even if you follow the steps, let's say you actually start eating real foods, you're eating these 3 macronutrients, then you also have your simple add-ons. If you don't stay consistent with it, you're not going to be seeing results. So make sure you add these tips into your everyday routine, because if not, like I said, you're not going to be seeing results. Now if this video has actually helped you out, go ahead and drop a like for me. But if you're watching this video and you're like, bro, not gonna lie, you gave some good tips and this was a good video, but I just feel like I want to get jacked. I know I want to get jacked, but it's just something is holding me back and I need to talk to you one-on-one. Then go ahead and book a call with me down in the description. I purposely made the call very cheap so everyone can afford it. So if you feel like something is holding you back from getting jacked, or there's a problem you're facing, go ahead and book a call with me. Then we'll get on a call and talk about what's stopping you from getting jacked. So with that being said, like I said, go ahead and drop a like for me and consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. That being said, I'll catch you in the next one.